voices I will call for you in the nighttime. Softly wonder, I will wait for you in the summer when the sun's high. I can bathe in you while the winter full of wonder, I'll get close to you like the willow with the roots down through your holy earth, and the bird flies for a shelter she can rest herself. In our nature we're connected through one single breath. If we just only could remember how it really felt to be one with all the beings and the home we share, struggling to find the meaning behind all despair, reconnecting to remember our own inner song. In each moment, let's embrace our hearts and sing along.
Om Namaste, Om Swastiastu. Warm welcome everyone to our Return to Wholeness Free Mistress series, day 2, dedicated to life is an offering. Wow. Hello Paulina. Hello Joanna. So good to see you back. Hello Helen. Welcome back. Hello dearest Kata. Hello Kati. Welcome back. Anali. So many are back from yesterday. Hello Susanne. If you're German speaking and you're looking for a German yoga teacher training and German women's circle retreat, come to Italy with Susanne and me this August. Lena, hello Lena, welcome back. Hello, hello Lisa, welcome. Hello dearest Anna. Hello Sandra. Hello, Leona. Hello, Zoom user. Hello, Audrey. Hello, Leonic. Om Devi. Hello, Angelina. Welcome back, Nadia. Hello, Sanna. So good to have you here. Hello, Lisi. Welcome, Anastina. Welcome, Kata. Kiki, welcome back. Welcome back, Shiva. Wow, Fernanda, welcome. Mara Gaudagni, what a beautiful name. Welcome, welcome everyone. And welcome those that are watching the recording, catching up on the recording. Feel so blessed to be here. Have another day. We woke up today again. We didn't know if we're gonna wake up today, but we did. We were one more day given today to peekaboo with each other. And I feel, so blessed to be here with you all. Thank you for all your love and support yesterday. Today we're supposed to have a really good internet connection because we had our Made Devata, our amazing friend who is like a Wi-Fi specialist, come and install a high quality router. So now we're supposed to have Maha super fast internet. So let's see. Or we're breaking the internet again because the sacred feminine is too powerful. So surprise party. Wonderful. So I'm gonna spotlight here. Okay. So today we have an hour together dedicated to discovering the devotee in us, the bhakta in Sanskrit, bhakta. Maybe many of you know the word bhakti, devotion. And there's a belief in the world that there's a path which is called bhakti yoga. There's a belief in the world that if I'm more devotional, I can choose the bhakti yoga path. If I'm a physical person, then I can choose the hatha yoga path. If I'm an intellectual, then I can choose the jnana yoga path. If I'm a singer, I can choose the nada yoga path. If I am more a meditator, I can use the upasana yoga path. And that's a myth really, that is not correct. It's not correct that just if I have one affinity, that then I can only pursue that path. The yoga is really one whole. It's one whole teaching tradition, a methodology that includes a lifestyle, an attitude, values, yes, physical and emotional health, and the pursuit of knowledge. It's a very clear map for a human being to discover absolute happiness, security in this life. And so each of the sadhanas or each of the yogas, like hatha yoga or nada yoga or bhakti yoga, you cannot separate them. It's like as if you would have a car and then you have the wheels and you have the motor and you have the oil and you have the structure of the car, and you choose one of the parts of the car to drive the car. That doesn't work, right? You need to have all parts for the car to function and that you can be in the car and enjoy the ride. So in yoga, or the whole Vedic tradition, really is one whole. And so mantra, yantra, tantra, all of that is connected. They're all complementing each other. And so bhakti is not just one path to pursue. Bhakti or devotion goes in and through everything I do, all the sadhanas, spiritual practices, all the yogas. There's bhakti devotion when I do my asana practice. Why? Because we acknowledge that we've been given a body and we take care of it. Not too much, because we can get obsessed with yoga asana and we need to stretch it and stretch it and stretch it and stretch it and become like a gummy bear. Right? Or a what's it called, like a clay, like this what do you call that? You can do like figures out of it. Yeah, action figures, like they stretch. There's nothing wrong with it, of course we can do that, but Do I really need to be able to stretch my legs to the infinite in order to be a free person? Right? Does that gonna give me any more freedom if I'm able to do Hanumanasana, which means the split? Of course, it's wonderful to be able to do Hanumanasana, but it doesn't mean that I'm not a spiritual person or a yogi if I can't do that asana. The same, do I really have to be able to sit like in one position for so long in order to be a spiritual person again? Do I have to be able to do the lotus asana in meditation so that I'm a spiritual person? I don't think so. I don't think that has anything to do with me being a spiritual person or not. Or do I have to be able to hold my breath for 8 minutes as a pranayami in order to be a spiritual person? I don't think so. That wouldn't make any sense. Or do I have to have the most amazing voice in order to be a spiritual person? No. So all these sadhanas, all these yogas, all these spiritual practices, they're here to refine my beautiful body temple that you have been given, I have been given. And so that I can use this body temple to eventually gain moksha, freedom from all types of suffering, which does not happen really in the body or anywhere else, especially not outside of myself. If at all, it's a recognition in the intellect, in the buddhi, in my inner body or my subtle body. It's a recognition of an already accomplished fact that I am already free here and now. It's a recognition that I am already free here and now in this life. And that recognition is what we call moksha. It's freedom, freedom from all types of suffering. So we're honoring what we've been given and make use of it, not abuse it, not misuse it, but just use it with reverence, in the understanding that eventually it will go back to Mother Earth. Right? The body came from Mother Earth, we exist as Mother Earth, and we go back to Mother Earth. Everything comes into being, exists in being, and goes back to being. We come from love, we exist in love, and we go back to love. That's the truth. And so, abiding in this vision is really the greatest blessing in life, because everything else is painful. And so today, I want to give you a little taster of what you can experience and dive into for 2 complete weeks in March in our upcoming Priestess initiation training, where it's really all about bathing in the love that is and honoring the love and expressing the love. Really invoking that devotee in us, the bhakta. So that bhakta has to grow. The devotee in us has to grow, not physically. Physically we grow automatically, but in terms of emotional maturity, and then eventually in terms of spiritual maturity, which is the understanding that I and the whole universe are one non-dual being. That's the complete growth. There's nothing bigger than the understanding of oneness. But in order to understand that, I first have to grow emotionally. So spiritual growth is emotional growth. They are not separated. Spiritual growth has nothing to do with a certain experience. Like we may have all kinds of spiritual experiences, which in fact every experience is spiritual, because there's nothing aspiritual. But we label certain experience as good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. I like it, I don't like it. I like it, I don't like it. Like that, this is how we look at the world. And so when we come to the Vedic tradition and the feminine embodiment, we take these glasses off and we take the glasses of wholeness. Like the big goggles when you go diving on the Galapagos Islands or somewhere in Raja Ampat. And then you have this Maha ocean goddess in all her exquisite forms, right? And then you see everything as a whole. And so the bhakta in us, the devotee, grows also. Grows emotionally. First, when we are in misery, when everything doesn't work well, we become a devotee, sometimes not. Then we also discover that I depend upon grace even when things go well. I can't take anything for granted. I don't know if the internet is going to last today, so I pray to Ganesha to neutralize all the obstacles. There's so much grace having goddesses like Sylvia there in the back end and organizing and fixing and bringing her camera yesterday and doing all of this. Like, it's all grace. And then having a devata on Sunday coming, says, what time can I come and support you? Like, it's all grace. We depend on grace all the time. I can't do anything by myself. I haven't created this. I find myself as a participator in the mystery of this world. I have a little bit of power, very limited power, and I depend upon the goddess power, because she has all power, she has all knowledge. I have limited knowledge, I have limited power. So when we assimilate that fact, we cannot but pray, not to something better than us, really. We pray simply for the fact that everything is given. And then eventually the last prayer is, I want to know you. You that is the cause of this whole universe, because of which everything exists, in which everything goes back to. What are you? Who are you? And the culmination is that I am the goddess. That's the culmination. So, what are we going to do? I asked you to bring 3 offerings. If you have brought them, wonderful. If not, no problem. You can just always imagine, because we are all goddesses and we have an amazing mind that can imagine and make up anything, any moment. So if you didn't bring 3 physical offerings, just invoke them in your heart, see in the moment what it is that you would like to offer. And maybe you brought a picture of yourself, and if not, I'm sure you probably know and you can feel the little girl, boy inside, little being inside, and then invoke her. Because what I want to take you through is a little ritual. Those are the rituals we're going to do every single day in the Priestess initiation training. And we're going to go through a little drum journey with my beloved Joseph. The drum journeys are also a big part of the initiation, Priestess initiation training, because the drum is really the instrument that was always with the women. Joseph will tell us about that in a little moment. So, and then after that we have a little sharing, how that drum journey was for you. And then the hour will probably be finished by then. And then for those who have time and want to join us in the fundraiser for the manifestation of the Phoenix, you're very welcome to stay. So I invite you now to take a deep breath. And we do first the little ritual with the 3 offerings that we brought, if we brought them. And if you prepared an altar, you can sit in front of your altar. If you're not sitting in front of your altar, just imagine your altar close by. I have a huge altar here in the back. And just take a moment, if it feels right for you, to close your eyes, open your inner eyes. Noticing what takes place in this moment in your body. If everything comes from love, everything is acceptable. Imagine you're bathing in the ocean of love, and everything that comes like a wave, you can accept it, you can welcome it, and it simply dissolves into yourself, that is love. If there's fear or uncertainty, whatever it is, welcome it. Excitement, curiosity, some pain in your body, mistrust even, doubts, whatever it is, you can welcome it. And then I invite you to superimpose this ocean of love onto your altar. So if you have your altar with you, you're superimposing the ocean of love onto your altar or onto a figure. If you have a statue on your altar, it could be a stone or it can also be the candle. That figure represents love. And we do that all the time. We're superimposing things on things all the time, like the flag from where you are, Sweden, Norway, Italy, German, Poland, Chile, right? It has a flag, it has a symbol, it has colors. That form represents a whole nation, a whole culture, a tradition. You see that form, something happens to you. There we're doing it unconsciously. Here we're doing it consciously and deliberately. So for me, the figure today is Isis, the goddess, Egyptian goddess, the empress. And so if you have a flower, you can hold the flower to your heart because you want that all offerings come from love. The devotee has love and from love offers it to that which represents the ocean of love. And so for me, the ocean of love is really that which represents absolute unconditional love and non-judgmentalness, where I am accepted and welcomed exactly as I am. I never need to be afraid that I'm going to be rejected. The ocean of love represents for me the infallible mother and father that cannot fail and will not fail. The non-manipulative being, trustworthy being. And if it feels right for you and you want to try this chant, I know many of you already know it, this chant, this mantra to the goddess, she who is the ocean of love, you can chant along, otherwise just join in spirit. The mantra is Om Devyai Namaha. Om Devyai Namaha. And then after the Namaha, we offer it to the form that represents the ocean of love. Om Devyai Namaha. Om Devyai Namaha. So Namaha, my invocation to she who is the ocean of love. So take your first offering. It can again be flowers or anything else you have. Maybe you brought an incense, maybe you brought water or stone. And the first offering is for the goddess, the ocean of love, in the form of the birthing principle. She who creates, the creatrix, which we call Saraswati. So I'm going to offer more flowers here to she who is the creatrix. So we're honoring the creative principle. We're saying thank you that I have a body, mind, sense complex. I have knowledge. I have skills. All of this is given. You are the mother. And the mantra is Aim Hrim Om Saraswatyai Namaha. Aim Hrim Om Saraswatyai Namaha. And we chant it 2 more times. Aim Hrim Om Saraswatyai Namaha. And if you have your photo of you as a child, that can also be the offering of the creation because it's you as a child or a baby. Aim Hrim Om Saraswatyai Namaha. Then the second offering, I'm going to offer a jewellery, a golden jewellery, which you can win, by the way, for the ocean of love in the form of the sustenance principle. She who sustains. She sustains, she gives, she sustains, but she's also going to take it again. So now we're honoring she who sustains, who is called Lakshmi. And the mantra is Om Hrim Shrim Parama Lakshmyai Namaha. And so here we're offering this jewelry or whatever you have to say thank you for all that exists here in this life, and please protect what I have, and please gain for me what I don't have yet. Om Hrim Shrim Paramalakshmyai Namaha. And the Namaha we have. Om Hrim Shrim Paramalakshmyai Namaha. Om Hrim Shrim Paramalakshmyai Namaha. And then the third offering is for the ocean of love in the form of this destructive principle. She gives, she exists, and she's going to take everything again. Right? The question is, can we give away everything without feeling any loss? That's really the big question. So we probably are not able to do that because that takes a lifetime. But in the meantime, right, we're honoring it. We have respect for the destructive principle, because then I don't have to be afraid of it. Instead of fearing it, I can have respect of it, and then I can get to know the destructive principle, which we call Durga Devi. So your third offering, I'm going to offer incense or frankincense. And the mantra is Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Let's see if this, and patience is a little bit problematic to turn on the. Okay, maybe we have another. Okay, I'm just gonna offer normally. The mantra Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha. And then notice, if you notice a difference in your space, just with 3 simple offerings, do you notice any difference in your space? There is a sanctity in this moment. I feel it very profoundly. Like it changes energetically the room. I feel my heart is more relaxed. I feel I'm in touch with an unseen force, with something that I cannot see, but I know it exists very well. I'm participating in the mystery. And so let's just take a moment to bathe in that. And if there's anything that you would like to say to the goddess, maybe there's something in your heart that you would like to utter, something that you haven't shared with anyone and you've been sitting with it alone, something that has been very stressful, or something that you really, really want in your life and you haven't dared to ask for it. So we just have a moment, 1 minute of silence. And then if it feels right for you and you want to bow in front of the altar, for some has become very normal. For some it might still be a little bit strange. So we're not bowing to something that is judging us, judgmental, or to be afraid of. It's really, we're bowing to love, which represents I get out of offense, defense posture, and I have trust like a baby in mother's arm that I'm taken care of. So I invite you to take a good look. If you brought a photo of yourself as a little girl, and just look at her for a moment. And if you didn't, just imagine her and invite her into this space to be here, really present. And you may notice her in your heart. And so you have her really present now when we go into our drum journey. It's a gentle drum journey, which is going to be dedicated to birthing, the creative principle, and reclaiming the deep sense of worthiness and belonging in our hearts. And who really needs to know that is the little girl in us. So if you feel ready for this drum journey, then I invite you to lie down. You can also turn off your camera if you feel comfortable. You can also keep it on as you wish. I'm only the one that is seeing you, nobody else. Joseph, and I invite Joseph now.
Om Namaste. Good to see you. Recognize some of you. Very nice to be here with you. It's an honor to work with Sharada for this workshop, this 1 hour, and for the Priestess initiation. And yeah, I look forward so much to do this work. It's so sacred to me. Growing up with a big sister and a mother, and it's been present for me all my life. I'm very honored.
So you can rest back, and if you feel like you just want to watch, that's also perfectly fine. Like I said yesterday, there's never any agenda for you to do anything. It's all an invitation. And so you can always do the drum journey also later. You have the recording in your Devi School course, Return to Wholeness. This will be around 15 minutes, 20 minutes of gentle drumming and a gentle visualization, guided meditation into the womb of Mother Earth, and to reclaim our sense of belonging and worthiness. Hello, Beta. Hello, Sonia, and everyone that has just come. So beautiful to have you all here. Okay. So get yourself really comfortable. The best to do this is lying down. This is also what we're doing in the Priestess initiation every morning to start with. 6 a.m. for those that are in Europe, and those that are in other time zone, it's different, but this is the beginning embodiment practice to reclaim that part in us that maybe didn't get the attention that it needed, and there's still maybe some wounds in our bodies. And so it's really best to do lying down, so you can fully let go and just melt.
So I invite everyone to let the drum flow into your space, into your inner space. and let it connect with your breath. So you can begin with a deep breath, and then you just let the breath flow throughout the journey.
Stretching the legs, the arms. Feeling the ground underneath you. Taking a deep, long breath all the way down into your feet. And on the exhalation, you let your feet go. You take a deep, long breath into your legs. And on the exhalation, you let go of your legs. Take a long, deep breath into your buttocks, your genitals. And on the exhalation, you let go. Take a long, deep inhalation into your belly. And on the exhalation, let go. Take a long, deep breath into your breasts, chest. And on the exhalation, let go. Long, deep breath into your spine and into your whole back. Lower back, shoulder blades. And on the exhalation, you let go. Long, deep breath into your right arm, right hand, the right palm and fingers. And on the exhalation, you let the right arm go. A long, deep inhalation into your left arm, left elbow, left hand, left fingers. And you let the left arm go on the exhalation. Long, deep breaths into your throat, your neck, your shoulders. And let them go. Long, deep breaths into your face, your lips, your cheeks, your nose, your eyes, your ears, the back of your head, the top of your head. And then the exhalation, you let go. And with every breath, with every beat, you sink deeper and deeper and deeper, embraced by Bhumi Devi, Mother Nature, melting into her fertile soil. You notice your bones heavy and become heavier with every breath. With every exhalation, you feel lighter, letting go of the worries, letting go of anxiety, letting go of fear. You're coming back home. You're coming home. Home to your mother, the infallible mother that cannot fail and will not fail. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heart beat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heart beat. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heart beat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heart beat. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Following the pulse. The pulse becomes your heartbeat. Your heart beats to the pulse of Mother Earth. Not knowing anything, not being anywhere, you feel at home. You know you're safe and loved. And with the next breath, you find yourself in the womb of your mother. You hear her heartbeat. You hear her voice. She sings to you. You hear the lullaby she sang to you, or you wished she would have sang to you. You hear her voice telling you everything that you need to hear in order to know the rest of your life that you're loved, that you belong, that you deserve, and that you're worthy. You're my little girl. You're the most precious being in this whole universe. I'm so proud to be your mother. You're the gift to this world. You can accomplish anything. But remember, you're perfect as you are. And the world might tell you differently. They might have agendas for you. They tell you you have to be, act, look a certain way. But that is not true. I'm telling you, you are everything you want to be already. And I will always be there for you. At the center of your heart, When my body is not here anymore, you have the goddess. You have the infallible Mother Earth. You can ask for help, seek guidance. She will tell you. And she speaks to you in your language. And you feel how you're starting to grow legs, little toes, how you grow your arms and hands and fingers with little nails. Your head is shaping, your lips, your nose, your eyes, your ears. You take a human form in the womb of your mother, and you hear her heartbeat. And you let that imprint in your heart, knowing that you belong, you are one with the mother, with the ocean of love, from where you come from, where you exist in, and where you are going back to. And the time has come to leave the womb of your mother, to enter the womb of Bhumi Devi, of the universe, the universe. The time has come. You're ready to birth through her sacred canal. And you're feeling the whole world waiting for you. Her sister, her brother, her mother, her father, everyone is waiting for you. They've been singing to you, praying to you, welcoming you. You know them already. And they're singing and dancing, celebrating your arrival from the womb of your mother. She's coming, she's coming, she's coming. And the primal sounds are leaving the voice of your mother. And there you are. You take your first breath and your first scream. You're brought into the arms of your mother. You find your way to her nipple, sucking at her nipple. And your mom smiles at you. And everyone else that is around there, all the women, the whole lineage of women there smiling at you, welcoming the goddess that you are, and singing and chanting prayers to protect you, to fill you with love, to wish you wealth, wish you health, wish you friendship. Om Bhur Bhuvassuvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayate. Om Bhur Bhuvassuvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayate. Om Bhur Bhuvassuvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayate. May your mind be as brilliant as the sun. May you be protected. May you follow the light of knowledge. May you discern between what is untrue and what is true. May you live a life of dharma, universal values, towards ultimate freedom. And being embraced by the whole universe, you let that impression, that deep samskara, penetrate your every cell, that knowing that you belong, that you are loved, that you are worthy, deserving, and that you're safe, because you are protected by the universal law of this creation. Taking a deep breath, gentle, soft breathing, feeling your own heartbeat. Feeling your feet, your legs, your belly, your chest, your breasts, your arms, your face. You remember where you are in this moment, in this sacred circle of women and men, reclaiming the sacred, what always has been, what always will be. Beginning to wiggle your toes, your fingers. If it feels right, you can stretch your arms and bringing soft movement into your body, moving softly and gently with a new awareness of your body and knowing that this life is sacred, not to be taken for granted. Beginning to give yourself soft touch over your legs, over your belly, over your arms, like a blanket of your own touch, your face, your eyes, your hair. And bringing the hands over your face, meeting the darkness. And slowly, slowly you start to blink your eyes open and you look into your hands, taking in different sun rays, sunlight. Starting to move the hands away from your face. And welcome back. Take your time. If you need more time, just feel free to be in your own space. If there's anything you would like to share, how it was for you, feel free to share in the chat. An aha moment, anything is welcome to share. These are the kind of embodiment practice we'll do in the morning that you then can also lead and guide others with the help of the drum. And as you're gathering yourself and finding yourself, Joseph will read a passage of the book when the drummers were women.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for a beautiful journey.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this book has been circulating in my awareness for some time, and usually I say it wrong. I say it when the women were drummers, but that's not right. The book is called When the Drummers Were Women, and it's really about, it says here, Spiritual History of Rhythm, written by Lyanne Redmond. And it's so beautiful and so touching to read how, I can talk about it for a long time, but I will read you the introduction because it says so much.
And this will also be part of our reading material of the Priestess initiation training.
Handheld frame drums, similar to the one I played, are amongst the oldest known musical instruments. In prehistoric times, the rhythms helped shamans and seers attain the sacred trance state necessary for healing and prophecy. The rituals of the earliest known religions evolved around the beat of the frame drum. These religions were founded on the worship of female deities, mother goddesses, who evolved into the many goddesses of Mediterranean cultures in classical times. In the oldest times, women's bodies were considered holy because they had the seemingly magical abilities to give birth, to create new human beings. As a result, women became the first technicians of the sacred, performing religious function we would today associate with the clergy or priesthood or shamanism. Sacred drumming was one of their primary skills. It remained a powerful tool for communal bonding and individual transformation until the fall of the Roman Empire. Through the existence of cultures whose primary deity was a goddess has been well documented in the last 25 years, and this book is quite old, it's from 97, so longer than that, in popular and influential works by scholars such as Marija Gimbutas, Buffy Johnson, Merlin Stone, Ryan Eisler, and Joseph Campbell. The role of women as custodians of the spiritual life of these cultures is not as well known. Perhaps for this reason, the significance of the frame drum as the focus of women's spiritual power has been virtually overlooked. In modern times, drummers have been almost exclusively men, but more and more women are rediscovering the ancient birthright. Every year there are more professional women percussionists, and yet at the same time, many women are returning to the drum not for a profession, but to recover an important spiritual connection to health and to one another that has been lost. A connection long buried, but somehow instantly familiar. When the drummers were women is the story of a buried and forgotten aspect of women's spiritual heritage. It traces the use of the frame drum as a ritual instrument from the sacred caves of old Europe through the mystery cults of Rome. It demonstrates that banning women's drumming from religious life was central to the disempowerment of women in the Western culture. Finally, it shows how drumming is again becoming a tool for individual and cultural healing and transformation. The return of the drum into our culture is not yet recognized by scientific community and the major media, but it is more and more. But droves of ordinary people are being captivated by its sound, power, and magic. Across the country, companies attend workshops in rhythm that are designed to boost managerial development and cooperation. Members of the Christian clergy are turning to the entraining properties of drumming to generate a communal sense of spiritual power. Dr. Oliver Sacks, author of a number of popular books on neurological disorders, has helped to set up drumming circles in nursing homes, hypothesizing that Alzheimer's disease can be ameliorated by the healing effects of rhythm. There is also experiments on treating dementia with rhythms. And since the book has been written, so much more science has done on the healing powers of rhythm. The author of this book has been teaching and performing with the frame drum for many years, with the frame drum. And she is continually amazed by its enthusiastic reception. Its voice inspires instant communion with everyone who hears it. She is convinced that the new drumming phenomenon answers a deep cultural need to re-establish our rhythm links with nature and with one another. Oh. It's so beautiful how she puts together our ancient sacred heritage with the rhythm, and it's something that I've been feeling for a long time and working with in my own way. So in this Priestess Initiation Teacher Training, we will go deep into her teaching and the way that I embody my sacred drumming, and we will bring them together so that we effortlessly can meet the drum and hold space. As soon as the drum is played, the space is held. So beautiful. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you. So, very inspiring. We'll have also actually 2, maybe even 3 priestesses joining. One is a Druid priestess, Dr. Shari Tarbert, who is a professor of Jungian psychology and the goddess of Eastern culture. And she will bring a lot of knowledge in terms of the collective unconscious, God and goddess archetypes, and really talk about and introduce the crone goddess archetype, which is really forgotten, the crone, like the menopause and the wise woman. And Dr. Shari Tarbert will be part. And also we have Prana Shanti, Louis Manis, who's a high priestess here in Bali, and will offer rite of passage into sacred studies and ancestor and sacred union, according to the Balinese tradition. And I have maybe one shamanic priestess who will join as well, but that is still to be confirmed. So it's going to be quite an amazing experience. And we have a very special offer of 222 euros off for you who have signed up for Return to Wholeness. And yes, if you feel the calling of invoking the inner priestess, I warmly welcome you. We warmly welcome you with all our heart. And if it is not for you, then that's perfectly fine. There's many other programs coming up as well. But that's what we wanted to share today with you in this free Mistress class. Life is an offering. And thank you so much for joining and meeting us and in this sacred adventure. I honor you deeply for taking your time. I know all your time, our time is very precious, and there's so many other things we can do, but you chose to be here. So what a blessing. So we're gonna have 5 minutes of rest, and we'll meet in 5 minutes for the fundraiser of the manifestation of the Phoenix. So warm welcome back. We also have Nalini Blossom, singer-songwriter, offering a very special prayer, and Ingala Devi will come and we'll just share. We'll be around 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and to do a prayer for that event. So thank you everyone, and see you hopefully back in 5 minutes. Om.
Oh, thank you. So beautiful to be here and share the drumming and the words of this book and yeah, the presence here.
And I just will read out the comments about the sharing. I felt that deeply held and connected. I loved it. Sonia, happy birthday. So wonderful that it felt even more magical to you. Right, touching, Biba says. So profound and beautiful. I felt the womb, the nipple, the heart of my mother, the breath of the earth. Magic, softness, safe. Very special journey, so full of life and love. Magic. Thank you so much. It was so special to feel held by Mother Earth and received and celebrated by so many when I was born. I feel peaceful and soft. Thank you so much to both. I'm crying because it's very strong. I'm feeling so beloved. Sending you lots of love for this beautiful experience. Thank you so much. Deeply touched my heart. Very powerful ceremony. Thank you both for what you share. I had a vision in the end how to paint Goddess Isis. Yes, 3 huge canvases. On 3 huge canvases, amazing. The message was very clear. Get your wings back. Yay! Wow. I felt a warm hug from behind from Mother Earth. Oh, Anna, yes, you're the first one who signed up. Looking forward to meet you in the Priestess initiation. Very profound. Oh, thank you so much. So good to read. Om.